Hey yo everybody and welcome to Big Mountain, where the slopes are steep and the natural hazards are many. Throughout your adventure, you'll ride through an avalanche, grind a crashed plane, punch your rivals in the face, and just in general, dominate the playground that is Big Mountain. All of it to the wonderful soundtrack handpicked by our resident DJ, DJ Atomica. This guide is here to help you get started by teaching you the gameplay basics, as well as how to advance through the game and unlock the later areas. So, without further ado, let's get into it. To begin the game's main story mode and to start your journey towards the top of the SSX circuit, you will want to select the Conquer the Mountain game mode from the main menu. Here, you'll be asked to pick from 10 characters, and performance-wise the characters are all the same. No character is faster, better at doing tricks, or stronger than any other. So go ahead, pick one that you really resonate with and that you'd really want to shred with. Next up, you're going to have to learn how to control your new riding buddy. When they're on the ground, you control their movement using the left stick or the dpad, though most people would probably prefer the left stick for this. You jump using the A button, and you can hold the button down to jump higher or in preparation for a jump. When you're in the air, you can do tricks in the form of flips and spins using the D-pad, and you can use any combination of the face buttons X, Y, B, and also right trigger to pull off varying grab moves. Once you've landed some tricks, you will be given some boost for your efforts. The boost helps you get faster down the track, and you use it by pressing X. Between jumps and to get a combo going, you can do board presses with the right stick, and in a race, you can also knock down other riders by using the left and right triggers depending on which side of you they are. If you want to get onto a rail or tree, you can ride up to it and hand plant on it with the left or right bumpers. Both work, it does not matter which one you use. And finally, if you fall off the track or you get stuck somewhere, you can reset your rider back onto the track using the view button. Once you've filled up the boost bar, it will turn into a bright yellow color and it will start glowing. This means you're in Uber Zone 1, which allows you to do Uber tricks. Uber tricks are special tricks that involve your rider taking their foot off the board, and you can pull them off in the air by using one of X, Y, B, right trigger, in combination with the left trigger. Once you've pulled off 4 Uber tricks, indicated by the letters above the boost meter U, B, E, and R, you will enter Uber Zone 2, which allows you to do longer tricks, better tricks, and tricks that give more points. Once you've done 5 Uber Zone 2 Uber tricks, indicated by the letters above the boost meter S, U, P, E, and R, you will enter Super Uber, where you will have infinite boost for 1 minute that never goes away regardless of what you do. If you wipe out, or if you reset onto the track, your boost will stay with you until that 1 minute has passed. The mountain itself is laid out as an open world with 3 peaks. To get to peaks 2 and 3, you have to do one of get a medal in every race event on a peak, get a medal in every freestyle event, pick up a certain number of snowflakes and beat a certain number of big challenges, or earn a certain amount of money. Most people advance through the game by doing the events, and the event types you have are race, which is pretty self-explanatory, just beat everyone else to the bottom of the track and be as fast as possible, slopestyle, which are long tracks filled with rails, jumps, pipes, and hits. They're basically playgrounds, and they also have score multipliers that you can grab in the air. Big air, which are small tracks with about 3 or 4 massive jumps that you have to get a lot of trick points off of. And super pipes, which are basically classical half pipes from snowboarding and other sports. In addition to this, you have the rival challenges, where if you get a medal in every event on a certain peak, the rival will challenge you to a one-on-one in the backcountry. Maybe you'll give them a kiss goodbye as you pass them on the race. Between events and free ride sessions, you'll definitely want to stop by a lodge. You can find a lodge in any station from the free ride menu. In the lodge, you can do things like buy attributes, which helps your character get better or faster. You can buy acceleration, which helps your rider accelerate to their top speed faster. You can buy edging, which lets them turn better and turn sharper. You can invest in speed, which increases your character's top speed. You can increase their spin, which lets you do spins and flips a lot faster. You can upgrade their stability, which means they will be more resilient to bumping into stuff, such as trees or rails, and you will be less likely to fall as a result. You can up their toughness, which means they will be stronger and they will be able to knock down opponents more easily or withstand a knockdown themselves. Or you can up their tricks, which is simply their speed of performing tricks, such as an Uber trick. I do recommend you get a little of each stat, but I also recommend you focus on acceleration, speed, spin, and tricks. These ones are by far the most important attributes in my opinion, and the ones that are going to serve you the best throughout the entire game. These are the ones you would like to max first, while the other ones you'll be okay with maxing later on in your playthrough. While you're in the lodge, you can also customize your rider's outfit or aesthetics, or you can buy new things for them to wear when they're out on the slopes. Some of the cosmetic items in this game are completely wild. Trust me on this one, you will want to see what peaks 2 and 3 hold as far as cosmetic items go. You can also customize your Uber Trick setup in the Uber Trick setup menu, and if you're not exactly happy with what DJ Atomica is putting on the table and you want to do some DJing yourself, you can go to the music menu, then edit playlist to buy your custom made playlist to play on Radio Big. In addition to this, you can also check what you have done throughout your playthrough in the rider details menu under trophies and rewards. These are things you have earned or done. If you choose to advance through the game by doing free ride goals, you'll have to do two things. You will have to collect snowflakes and beat big challenges. As far as snowflakes are concerned, they're collectibles in this game just like in any other game. Snowflakes are hidden on every single track in the entire game, and you will have to look around for them. You will have to find a certain amount of snowflakes to be able to advance. Each snowflake does give a little bit of money. On peak 1 it gives $500, on peak 2 it gives $1,000, and on peak 3 they all give $2,000 each. Big challenges are hidden around every single track except for in the station sections, and they are indicated by a big beam of light in the middle of the track. A big challenge can have either one stage or 3 stages. If it has 3 stages, once you finish the first stage, the beam of light will turn blue and then red once you get to the third challenge. You will have to beat a certain amount of big challenges to advance, and they also give a certain amount of money. On peak 1 they give $2,000, on peak 2 they give $4,000, and on peak 3 they give $6,000 each. Some of the challenges are a lot harder than others, so if you're struggling to meet the criteria to move on, you might want to check out some other tracks' big challenges and see if they're more your speed, at least for now. And finally, if you're a bit of a completionist and you're going for 100% in this game, you will have to do all of the stuff I just said, and you will also have to do the career highlights. The career highlights are kind of requirements for things that you have to have done during your playthrough. One example of a requirement could be to have had 100 times combo at some point, or to knock down 10 people in one race. Career highlights cannot be done in freeride, they have to be done in events. So that is going to do it. Do keep in mind that these are only the basics, and if you're looking to get 100% in the game, you'll likely have to learn some more advanced stuff or look up some stuff online. That said, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you. That all said, I hope the video was helpful and useful to you, and I hope you enjoyed the video in general. If you did enjoy the video, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are very much appreciated, and they really do help the channel out. Thank you so very much for watching, have an absolutely bang up rest of your day, take care, and goodbye!